Alright, I want to make a video about 3 things that I commonly see that can help you improve your PUBG game. Give you a little bit of a background on this game. Top 13 situation, closing pretty fast. There are lots of guys outside the gas still. And the circle is closing on an area that doesn't have a ton of cover. There's not a lot of cover in this area. We can take a look at how the finishing circle is going to come out here. But there's only a couple trees. All the buildings are going to be out in a moment, and there's not a ton of cover where this game is going to finish. Okay? I'm going to talk about a couple of things that I saw in this game that I think are important. So let this play. One of the number one things that I see players do too often, especially if you're just an average gamer, like myself, is they force fights too much. Right here I see Lost 2017 Neo, and I know I can probably get some shots off at him, but I choose not to engage on this target. And I think it's really important in PUBG that sometimes it's better not to engage on targets. And at this point in time, I think I have 4 kills or 3 kills, and I finished the game with 5. So it's not like I'm not trying to get kills when I want to. You know, I'm not finishing the game with 1 kill. But I'm also not forcing an engagement that's going to get me shot. Right now, I don't know what's back behind me, although I did come from over here, but a lot of people rotate into what we call the wedge here. So I'm not totally sure what's behind me. I don't want to make a lot of noise because I know that there's not a lot of cover here. So number one thing, don't engage if you don't have to. I'm going to show you how this plays out into my favor. Lost Neo 2017 makes an interesting play here. He decides that he wants to get to the middle of this circle because he knows there's not a ton of cover out here. So he's going to go get himself in the one spot that he can be covered. And it's a good idea. This is an interesting rotation though. Mao's in here, and we can see him. We can see this guy coming out of this building, and he's coming down here. And this is lesson number 2 that I think is pretty standard for a lot of people that play first-person shooters a lot, but I'm not sure. I see a lot of this. He's going to aim on Lost 2017 Neo, and he starts to get that, and that's where I'm going to engage on him. Now the reason I engaged on him is because I knew Lost 17 Neo was pretty far away there, and I'm going to take that kill. But the information that he just gave me is that Lost 17 Neo was in fact all the way down in the middle of that circle. So watching where he was fighting, and I was pretty sure that Lost 2017 Neo had a tactical advantage on that guy and was going to kill him, and I didn't want him to get the kill. I wanted the kill. So that was a greedy kill there. I probably didn't even need to take that kill. And actually right after I started shooting, I thought I was probably going to be shot. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. See how things are playing out. You can see Lost. Now you can see this Scully. He's doing exactly what I was talking about. He's moving down into this wedge, which is a pretty common rotation pattern for people. It's a good spot to be if you have a good tactical advantage or have some cover. But sometimes you can really get pinched from both angles if you're in the wedge. See a lot of people fighting outside the gas. And here, got this Scully guy right up above me, and that shot actually alerts me to his position. So I take the only cover I can get here. There's no cover. I can take cover from one side, and I take it, and that shot up on the hill alerts me to his position. And he desperately just needs to get cover, but he is really taking shots from 2 sides. There I see him. Great third-person advantage. That's why I think third person is more difficult, because Scully Q here is safe in FPS in first-person mode without the third-person advantage. So it's easier for me as an attacker, but much harder for a defender. All right, this is the last point that I want to make here, and this isn't my term, but I think it's worth noting that even an average gamer can use this technique and make it super successful. So you can see when we started this video there was 13 alive, now there's 3. Okay, everybody knows where I'm at because I just killed this guy behind the rock. They both know where I'm at. You can actually tell they're both looking right at me. And I'm going to take fire, and I have absolutely no cover here. I have absolutely no cover. So, like I said, I can't take credit for this technique, but I wanted to make a video because I really think it's cool and it works really well. So this is called the Wacky Dance, and it's Wacky Jackie 101. I'll put a link to his channel below here. But I really think it's a cool move, and I really think it's something that can improve a lot of people's play. So go watch the video if you want to learn how to do it. But I'm going to show you how this is generally that you get that gut feeling like I'm totally dead. There's no way that I can make it out of the top 3 here. And this technique will help you. And it's called the Wacky Dance. So I'll let this play. I actually think he got frustrated at shooting at me and stopped because he was giving his position up. I want to take you back and look at that quickly. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to edit this. I want to take a look at that from the other perspective. So we'll watch this kill one more time. In 2x. You can watch my table. Like I said, I'm just average. Alright, we're going to pause it right here. And we're going to take this back down to 1x. And we're going to go take a look at Lost Nero. And we're going to see what this looks like from his perspective. Oh, actually, hold on. It wasn't Lost Nero that was shooting at me. Oh, he was. Oh, you know what? It's just the replay cam bugging out. Hold on here. We'll go. Let's go to the other cat here. See a car 98, he gets frustrated with that. He starts taking these shots. I really think he got frustrated here. Generally, that's a death. Generally, I die here. So that's called the Wacky Dance, and I think if everybody goes and watches the link that I'll put down below, they'll appreciate that. It's a great tactic. I giggled about it when Wacky Jackie put it out, but I've been doing it and it works really, really well. So I'll close out. I'll let you watch the rest of the game here. Go from here. I get a nice grenade kill here. Poor Lost Nero. He's been laying behind that tree for 10 minutes. He gets killed by a grenade. Let's watch this kill from this angle because this is just a great play by Eternal God. So, Eternal God, if you're watching this, nice job.
Nice job.
Nice job. Headshot.
Boom.
Ugh. Good game. Good number 2.